Morning, good people. Time for water and skincare. What's going on right there? Oh, I had some water or something in my hand. Time for some water and some skincare. That's right. That's how we start the day around here. Water and skincare. Because you need to take care of that skin. You need to be like, yes to the skin. Putting a little toner on. Just a little. Just a little touch. Well, I gotta do my beauty empties. Ooh, 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 ooh. So anyway, it is Wednesday morning. We are counting down to Christmas break, y'all. I got 6 more days. Girl, I'm always up. When I don't come on, it's just because I'm running late. I am always up at this time of day. Oh, when I'm not, it's because I'm running late. My day has gotten away from me, so I'm up late. Ooh wee. Mm. So I'm putting on some eye cream. I'm using my Paracone Cold Plasma Plus Eye because I was using another one for a minute, and I'm gonna have to talk about that one because it didn't do the trick. It did not do the trick. So I had to go back to the one that works for me. Oh, there it is. I was looking for something. Let me see. How much time I got on my? I have not had my Fitbit on in a minute. Okay, I got enough on it, so I could just put it back on. So let me put this on so I get a little heart beating. Hi, Crystal. How are you? So yes, it is. It's this time, honey. I got to, get myself together for the day. I'm trying to bring my mirror closer. There we go. Trying to get these eyes together. So we're gonna put this all up on here. I am okay. I could be better, but I could be worse. But I'm okay today. Wait a minute. Let me tell y'all what I saw. So this little chick did some clickbait on TikTok, right? So it comes up on my thing. She got all these views, right? And it's basically her sitting in her car talking about her boss saw her Twitter and she got fired. All right. So I'm like, oh, damn, what the hell was on your Twitter, right? And that was the clickbait because it was supposed to be like, oh, okay, let's see what's on your Twitter. Now, mind you, she got over 1 million views of this. She in her car looking like she crying, and she always wear this little scrub outfit, like she worked wherever. So then I'm looking in the comments. Now this is what I did, and then afterwards I figured it out. Okay, so there's a comment telling you her Twitter handle. Why did I go look at this Twitter handle? Why did I go look at the Twitter handle? So this chick is an OnlyFans chick. Now I'm trying to figure out why Twitter letting this go on, but her Twitter is videos from her OnlyFans, and it is very explicit. You know, it's blowjobs and all kind of shit. I was like, now don't get me wrong. It ain't like I'm some type of, prude or anything. But I was like, whoa, when did they start letting this happen on Twitter? I mean, because it wasn't a suggestion or anything. It was no suggestion. It was straight. Here, let me show y'all what I got on OnlyFans. I guess it's her and her man or whatever. So yeah. And so yeah, I guess the clickbait was she got a lot of views on this. It was over 1 million views on this, talking about, and then it got people to go look at this clickbait of hers. I was like, so what she's doing, which is very slick, is that on TikTok, because of course she'll probably get slammed on this, she puts something that's very innocuous, very, very mild. And then now, so I guess then she wanted y'all, okay, let me tell y'all what I'm really about. And then she had it over there on Twitter. And I do mean it was very like, what the fuck? Because don't get me wrong, back in the days of what's the thing called? The vlogging thing. Oh, it was whatever. I can't remember the name of it. They was getting it. It was wild over there too. I quite enjoyed how I'm like, the only thing I think about those things is like, I hope you are ready to own this for the rest of your life. Because I think sometimes people do these things, and I used to tell people, before you do this, remember, once it hits the internet, it's out here forever. No matter how much because you can have that moment you say, oh shit, I don't want this out here anymore, and you delete everything. Oh, but somebody's got it. And that's what you have to understand, is that no matter what you do, somebody got it. So, be prepared for that. So if this is who you are, it's cool. I ain't got no problem with it, but own it forever. Because so many people want things, like, especially young people, they think the shit gonna go away when that no longer serves them. Don't get me wrong, she making some money, clearly. But it's like, you gotta own that space forever, because it's not gonna go away. Or you gotta figure out how to spend that space from now on. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing this, you got to know how to spend your space from now on. And so I think that's the issue, because I really want to talk to I want to do a class about this in my school. It's like, you guys to understand, this is part of your life forever. So you got to make decisions on how you want the world to see you. And if you're okay with it, it's fine. But be prepared for what it is. Like, I know somebody who's a girlfriend in a poly relationship. And it wasn't even that she's a girlfriend in a poly relationship. At one point, she had 2 men in her life. Girl, go do your thing. And and on top of it, they knew. So it wasn't like she was sneaking around. She was poly, right? Well, she decided to post it up on social media. Now, I have a feeling part of her family was unaware of this. So she posted up because hey, this is what I'm doing. But then was upset about the backlash from it. So my thing is this: whatever you're putting out there, be prepared that everybody might not like it, especially when it's a slightly controversial. I ain't got no problem with it. Girl, do your thing. You got 2 men. Hey, shit, I need 3. But be prepared for the backlash from the people around you. And if you can't handle that heat, don't put it out there. Because, see, nobody would have known if she hadn't put it out there. So, it's like, don't put your shit out there if you cannot take the heat. It might come back with it. That's why I say people putting these, like, all this relationship shit. If you don't want the heat when the shit breaks up, because you was talking about how in love and how wonderful it was, then don't put it out there. Keep shit private that you want to be private. Because you don't have to put everything. And I'm not even talking about young people. I'm talking about everybody, because it's young and old. Be getting in their fucking feelings. Hey, Kelly, they be getting in their fucking feelings that people, in my business. I don't have to be in your, see, being in your business is I'm doing some stealth shit. Being in your business means I'm like, we finding out your information and pass it around on the back end. Mm-mm. When you post it, then it's our business. Now it has become our business. So I will act accordingly. Now, did I tell you? I think I said it at the end of last night's live about the secret snowflake in my at my job. I did mention it because I was toward the end. Me and Helen was on forever. So if y'all did not watch that one, y'all need to go on and watch it because we had a good time and we gave y'all lots of gems, affordable perfume gems. Okay, so anyway, okay. So let me just tell y'all, this is the stupidest shit ever. No, I told Helen personally. So I didn't. I was telling her personally about this shit. Let me tell y'all this right here. So this started on Friday. My boss says, "Oh, we're doing a secret snowflake." So instead of Secret Santa, Secret Snowflake to be politically correct, because everybody doesn't, celebrate Christmas. Okay, I was like, that's a cute little name. I didn't even think about that. Next time I'm doing this, called the Secret Snowflake. Okay, so anyway. Oh. So, hi, Dawn. So she has us write down the things three things. Y'all know how it works. Okay. Now, I had meant to tell her maybe we should use Elfster, which is what, us and for the people who aren't members, the members who signed up for our secret snowflake Santa thing, we're using Elfster, which makes it so much easier because you don't do anything. Everybody signs up and Elfster kind of watches it for you. So you give them the date that you want the drawing to happen, and then Elfster sends you the people on your list that you're, buying for, your secret person. And you can put your stuff that you want, right? You can put stuff on your wish list to help the situation along. Hi, Shonda. Okay. Hi, Don. So, okay. And then, you can do this all online. You can send it out, whatever, right? Okay. So I forgot to mention this to her Monday. and Monday night, right? I get this secret snowflake. Um, uh, what is it called? A secret snowflake. Let me get it out. A secret snowflake um thing from her. What is it called? What's it called? An email. That's what I'm trying to say. And it says, well, this is kind of weird. Um, um, this is kind of weird. She's my secret snowflake. So I'm looking at the shit like, what the fuck just happened? So instead of telling us to come to like her office or something and pull the names, like you normally did traditionally, she pulled the names. I just want y'all to sit in that stupid shit for a minute. I'm like, what? Yeah, she pulled the names. I was like, what kind of stupid ass shit is this? Who does that? Who does that? I'm like, common sense would tell you if we do it in like the old way says everybody pulls a name. I've done it at my old job. We all just pulled the name. We got an email, come down to the office and pull your name. That's what you do. So you could do your secret snowflake Santa stuff. That's what you do. And then the way they did in mine was because it was so many of us, and we had middle school and high school. No, we had elementary to high school, but different. We were in different separate areas, but we're the SPED department, right? The special ed department, diverse learners department. So the last gift, so our gifts we could bring down to the right, secret stuff like that ain't secret. So our gifts we could leave in the office. So they had everybody, it's like leave your gift in the office so that people could pick it up, because we all over this building, it's like 3 buildings we in. So it was like, just leave, you could leave it in the office and then pick up your, they could put their stuff on there. Like, and if like, I think it just so happens mine was my roommate. We shared the classroom. So I was able to, do her stuff right there. I could throw her stuff right under her stuff. She didn't know. But the big gift we all put down there. And so because some of us had people that didn't work in the same part of the building. That's the way you do something like that. You don't go and you the one who gonna pull it. And not only are you the one who gonna pull it, but you're in it. That's why when I saw because like when I did a secret Santa kind of vibe, hi Pamela, with my Facebook group a few years ago. And so I didn't get involved because I did the pull. So I was like, okay, send me your name if you're going to be in it, and send me the stuff that you want, on your list. And then so what I did was I did the pull myself, and then I would send them the list of things and the address. So I had made like, little things like that for everybody to do, right? Because I didn't know about Elster. If I had known about Elster, we would have done that. Because that's just so freaking easy. Because now every time I'm going to be like, Elster, we can do Elster. I used to like to do, and I should have done this instead. And I'm going to see, do y'all want to do this, the members? I used to do Christmas in March. That way more people could participate, because you don't have the added, where you're picking up, oh, thank you, honey. They're going to be gone soon because it's time for me to change. But thank you. They are cute. Because I've done that before. Like with my friends, I've done like Christmas in March, and we get together and then we, exchange gifts and have like a little luncheon. So this was like a thing I've done with my friends before. So I'm thinking I might do that again, because we haven't done that in some years. And so I think that would be fun again. So I got to reach out to some people, see if they want to do it. So I'm going to set up a chat to see if people want to do it. So anyway, yeah, so I was just like, what type of stupid shit is this? It's like, what? But then again, this is the same person who told me I'm biased toward my students. Right. I'm like, here's the thing. I'm buying her a gift anyway. And that's the funny part, because she's my boss. So I have a cart right now on Amazon that I got to pay for, because I need to buy my boss. I buy my bosses. So I buy the principal something, that's what I do. Because, that's where I'm old school. That's what you did. You bought your gift, your boss a gift. I don't know what's going on now, because I'm so used to getting that, email. Hey, This is happening. Everybody pitch in for your principal's gift. Even if it's like $5 or $10 with enough people, that's a good gift for your principal. I ain't seen shit like that. Right, because I was getting her a gift anyway, so now I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm still giving her the same fucking gift I wanted to give her. I'm not going off that Santa secret snowflake bullshit. Because it's the person who told me I'm biased anyway, so I'm gonna take my biased ass and do the fuck I want. Some of y'all going, what are you talking about? So, hi Pam. So the thing that I struggle with right now is, and I get where we're coming from with it, but I just don't hold these biases that everybody thinks I should have. That because I feel like this, it's at this point, I'm at a age where I've looked at myself, right? Right. I'm biased against bad structure and festive gift giving, right? I just really don't. I look at everybody like we all the same. I really do. And I think that's just so anti for people to understand that some of us really just don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't look at anybody from social economic, from gender, from race. I don't look at them. I don't like from an educational standpoint, let me put it that way. I don't look at any of them from a ability. I don't look at anybody like they can't learn. I personally believe that every child can learn. Now, a lot of times, I'm dealing with kids that can't read, y'all. Can't read, and these schools haven't even helped them. They just give them text to speech and call it a day. These kids can't read. I'm talking can't read at all. And so my thing is this: even if they can't read at grade level, we can get them to a point where they've progressed. Everything is about progression. And sometimes I don't buy into, I'm not going to allow your disability to become what's your definition. I'm not. I think, okay, you got to learn disability. We're going to work with this. So she told me I'm biased against this one student. And the reason why I'm biased, and I'm going to make her clarify this shit, is basically because I won't buy into the fact that everything he does is based on his fucking disability. And I'm going to be real, and this is probably when she didn't like what I said. And I didn't say it the way I could have said it, is because, hey, she has the same, she identifies with him. And so I'm trying to explain to her that in the real world, he has to learn how to manage or deal with it, because in the real world, he's a black man. And ain't nobody gonna give him any grace for anything. He's not a white woman. He can't fall back on anything. He's a black man about to walk these streets. And so he has to manage and understand and work with, and we can't let him use this, because it ain't going to be useful in the streets. And that's the truth of it all. So I'm going to push you, and I'm going to, Ray. So I'm going to push you because, right. And so I'm of the, let's get them something, even if I can't get them to grade, you can't get them a grade level, you can at least get them to feel a sense of achievement. So I'm going to celebrate every achievement you get. And I'm going to push you to those achievements. I'm not going to let you sit in, oh, well, they're just going to have this. Now, I'm going to teach them how to use it. But in the meantime, I'm going to see how far I can take you without it. And that's what I'm going to do. And so, yeah. So she going to clarify that. Hi, Chantel. Right. And exactly, Pam. And here's the thing. Let's say that's why we're supposed to be teaching you how to deal with them. Because if, say for instance, and this isn't his this student's thing, but say for instance you have defiant disorder, right? Um, that's why we, as before you get out in these real streets, part of the thing that, if you're diagnosed with that, you really need to get your help, support, teach you coping skills. Because when you get out in the real world, don't nobody give a fuck about your defiant disorder or your oppositional defiant disorder. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about your oppositional defiant disorder. In school, yeah, we're going to deal with you. We're going to try to work you through, and we're going to talk you through it, and we're going to try to get you coping skills, and we're going to get you help you manage it. Because when you get a job, I don't think it is. I hope the fuck not. I'm not snowing. Hell no. Because if you out in these streets and something happens and you go off on a police officer, they ain't gonna wait to find out what your diagnosis is. They're going to take it. They're going to handle you the way you are approaching them. And you, in a split second, could change your life or end your life forever. And that's the reality of these things. And that's what, so it's like, girl, bye. So saying, oh, because of this is what's happening. So he can't keep sitting in that space, because if he does, we're doing him a disservice, because we're not preparing him to walk. Because I always tell my students, these are the last days, these are the last years. People are mandated to do what's right by you. See, we are mandated to do it, give you the best that we can. Now, some of us don't. Hey, kids, some of us don't. They bullshit it, but some of us do. I said, so you need to take advantage of it. So I'm not doing his. I'm doing you a dis. I'm doing this child a disservice if I sit up here and go, oh, but he got, oh, but they got this, and this is why. Okay, well, let's just talk about how you're not gonna do that again. So let's talk about how you gonna change this behavior, because you can't do this in real life. You never gonna hold a job like that. You can never hold a job where you feel like, and I've had students over the years, I'm like, how you gonna hold a job? You can't hold a job acting like this. It's like, so you have to learn how to stop doing this. One of the things that, when some of the things that we give are movement breaks, right? Because they can't take, it's like, we got to stop doing, you can give them, but you got to start, getting them off of those movement breaks. Why? Because by doing that, they're getting conditioned to believe they should be able to do this all the time and feel that this is their right. Get a job and try that shit. You supposed to be doing something. I need a movement break. I mean, people do it low key all the time, but you can't do it consistently, and you can't do it every time. A movement break is okay. Let me, what I'm saying. But if you're giving these all the time and you're conditioned to believe that this is something that you're a right to, you're gonna be in trouble when you get a job. You're gonna be in trouble when you get a job. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be in big trouble with a job, because you're gonna be thinking you can move around. They're gonna be looking at you. You need to be doing your job. Well, I need a movement break. No, I needed to walk away. You can't do that in real life. I mean, telling them, sometimes I'm tired of y'all. Can I walk out of the classroom and just leave? Absolutely not. I can't leave y'all. This is my job. Now, when I get a break, I take it, but I can't do that all the time. Who's speaking? I gotta do. I'm like, okay, all right now. But anyway, But yeah, I thought that was hilarious, the Secret Santa snowflake thing. How you go do Secret Snowflake and then you go be the one who pulls the names? I have never seen that. Is it just me, or have you never seen this done? I was very, very thoroughly confused. I was like, who does this? Okay, y'all, I've been having a hard time getting my ponytail holders out. Okay, I did it. Yay. Whew. Okay, yay. So I just thought that was quite interesting. My hair has been knotting up. So I have to watch it at the ends because I be like snatching. And I know I have a tendency to do that. So I have to watch myself snatching. Whew. Right, right. See? Yeah, do you need anything? Okay, I can go get it. Let's see, but that's a slick little move. At least she know the move. Okay, I'm gonna make it like I'm running an errand to get my movement breaks. And I ain't mad at you for coming up with your little stuff. Whew. It's going right back in these braids, child. Tomorrow, is today Wednesday? I've lost track of this week. I have to go to my job Christmas party on Friday. So I what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna braid my hair down in regular braids, like my big braids. So with some stuff on it. So then I can fluff it out and be semi cute. But I think it's like right after work. I know we get out a little early. So I gotta check the time because I think we get out a little early. Cause I'm like, I need to put some makeup on, y'all. Cause we're doing PSAT. We're doing that. The interims, the practice ones. So I'm pretty sure we get out early. And then I guess I can come home and get ready to go to this Christmas party. Ooh, right here. Is it just me? But that spot right there be like, no ma'am. We about to make it's like my hair right there has a thing for each other. It likes to gather up and talk to each other. Like, hey, we gonna gather up right here and we're gonna make a big old knot. That's what we gonna do because we need that community. We need the community of hair right there. We have a community going on right here. So tomorrow I will be wetting this hair down and detangling it just a little bit with some grease. We're going to put some grease and water in his hair. We're going to go old school. Right? Okay, because they meet right up, because it's always right at the top of your head. And it's like, why is it there? Because, it's like, I don't spend a lot of time like that, y'all. What's going on? Why y'all doing that? Okay, one down. Right. That the crown, they like to get together. They like, we need to be like, it's like the crown of your head is like that. How you see like the wolves in wintertime, like the baby wolves and everything, or just the wolves in general. Um, living their best life in that little sitting there all together. That's what it be feeling like in my head. What? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. Okay. One down is not too tight. Kind of got some looseness to it. Because I ain't putting no products in it today. I wish I could do like the whole do them in those protective styles, you know what I'm saying? Or, braids and all that stuff. It just don't work for me. And I know people are like, you can do it. I love my edges. Let me just say that. I adore my edges. And I feel like my edge is trying to go back right now. Um and my listen, me and my edges had a conversation, and they said, listen, we don't like shit too tight, or we gonna fall the fuck out. Don't wear your French braids too tight. Don't do none of that shit too tight, or we gonna fall out, right? And so I said, okay, because they came to me like for real. They came to me like with, you like a good conversation, and you like honesty. And so my ex was honest with me. They was like, bitch, what you trying to do? I was like, huh? They was like, bitch, what are you trying to do? We like it here. We want to stay. And so I said, oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? Well, I always hate taking these out because I'd be worried I'm going to snatch my hair out. And so I had to honor that conversation I had with my edges. They like, we don't like a lot of tension. We like attention. We don't like tension. I said, oh, okay. Okay. So with that, I don't do that shit. I would like to get some braids. Something, I ain't gotta do my hair. But my hair said, bitch, don't you try that. I know I had gotten some braids years. Oh my God, this was so long ago. We went to these African ladies, and let's just now somebody gonna say I'm being racist or something, but when an African woman braids your hair, the shit is so tight that your eyes have now elongated. You have no wrinkles because your shit is like that, right? Right? I mean, when you done, you have had a mini facelift. When an African woman braids your hair, you pretty much had a mini facelift because your shit's so tight. It's like they done pulled that whole face back. So B went to one, and it's so tight. It was like a whole little section. She had lost all of that, right? It was like one little section. Wasn't super amount, but hell no. And then I have a friend. I know, an acquaintance. We ain't friends like that. But she had came to see me about something, and she's a hairstylist. Been one. Right? Whew. I have not had braids in my hair since 19. When did I cut my hair off? I cut my hair off in 96. That's when I cut out my hair, and I guess I went natural. So I haven't had a braid in my hair since 1995. So I feel like this because I remember my hair hadn't had heat because like I kept my hair super short for years, and then my hair started growing out, and I was going to New York, and I wanted to wear my hair straight so I went to a salon and got my hair straight. And this was like, and I hadn't had heat or anything in my hair. My head was on fire for days from the heat from the blow dryer because I had not had heat in my hair in forever. That has always stuck with me.
Now, of course, I do it myself, and I've had it done since then. But that initial one was like, what? And so I say that to say it's been about 25 years since I've been natural now for 25 years. Oh, that's true. I've had natural hair for 25 years. And so no, I ain't fucking. So I just imagine if my hair reacted that way 10 years in, imagine what my hair would act like if I put that type of tension on it after 20 something years. No, I'm good. But anyway, my friend, she's been doing hair for years, and we were talking about people getting braids and stuff. And she was showing me a client of this girl who came to her. Now, this girl was really young. She's like a teenager, young, well, maybe young, early 20s. She was showing me pictures of this girl's scalp from the braiding and the weaves that she had gotten done. They fucked her head up. I think it was like a sew-in. Her scalp was so messed up, and you see this quite a bit. And she was trying to help her heal her scalp, but she was like, there's sections of her scalp that might not ever, her hair might not ever come back because it's so damaged. And that's the thing that I need these folks to understand. You are damaging your scalp. It's okay to wear the stuff here and there, but when you do it consistently, you ain't giving your scalp no love, no breaks, no nothing. So when you get to be my age, you ain't got no hair. It's like it's cool to wear it, but you got to give your head a break sometimes. But I also think the issue is, and this is real, because they're wearing them so young, they don't feel beautiful without it. We are raising young women who need that in order to feel pretty. They can't feel pretty without it. And that's a disservice. Yes, it's a cute hairstyle. Yes, it makes it easy. But when you start putting it in their hair consistently all the time and they're so young, when will they ever look at themselves and be okay with how they look, the way they look? You know, and that's the thing that I worry about our young girls, because it's like we're putting them in a space that in order to feel like they're pretty and everything, we got to add all this hair to them. Not to say that it don't look cute. It do be looking cute as hell. But if that's all you do, if this is the only way they see themselves as pretty, that just like that's why so many of us have had issues with our hair, because to us our standard of beauty has to be straight, things like that. So now what we have done, what we're doing is, for so many, we made the standard of beauty even harder, because now you got you what that's why they don't want to be, that's why so many women don't want to be seen. We talk about people wearing bonnets in public. I get why these young girls want to wear it, because they don't want to be seen if their hair isn't right, and they'd rather wear a bonnet until they can go get that hair done. Yeah, it's definitely the parents. It's definitely everybody wants their baby to have all this cute little hair and everything, and it's like, let them just look like, deal with their hair. You can put them little braids in every once in a while. Like, say for instance, I could see, once they get older, 2, 3, 4 years old, I feel like that's just too much for their head, because you talking about their scalp, they're just tender. But I could see, like, for instance, in the summertime, I could see putting some braids in a little baby hair, because they probably gonna be out. They want to go to the pool. You might be going to the beach. Give them some braids so that you don't have to worry about their hair as much. I can even see that, but not all the time. But see, even to me, putting braids in would be putting cornrows in and allowing, and and just getting them used to, because that's what my sisters used to do. I had cornrows. We didn't have extensions and stuff. Shit, they wasn't putting shit in our hair, so I had cornrows all the time. So when it was like protective styling time, it was cornrows, and you rock them cornrows. And so and without extensions or anything, it was just your hair. You just wore cornrows or French or braids. And I think that I get that it because I wish I'd been doing that as much would be. I get that it gives you as a parent, it takes one thing off your list of things to do. Because if you once you put these braids in, you don't have to what the hell is stitch braids? Girl, don't let me see some shit they calling it stitch braids. Bitch, this is a cornrow. I'm not up on that one. I'm not up on that one, child. Mm-mm. It's a cornrow to the end of my days. But I'm saying like I can see, but to me, doing a protective style was putting some cornrows in. Okay, let me put some cornrows in your hair. Put some barrettes on the end, some rubber bands, whatever. Instead of this whole and then you don't have to worry about their hair for a while, but you're not giving their scalp it's called what? Fancy cornrow. They call it a stitch braid. Are you fucking kidding me? Girl, bye. They gotta change every fucking thing. Okay. Okay. What shall I wear to work today? Let's talk about a fragrance for today. I'm gonna put on one of my inexpensive ones because I got them all sitting here. So let's do an inexpensive one. Right? What do you mean the parts are defined within the braid? I had to look that up. Because I'm like, well, that's some new shit. Whatever they did back in the day, it was all cornrows. They didn't have no fancy names for extra shit. It was just you had some fancy ass cornrows. That's it. That's all. Okay. Let's get some fragrance on for today. And then I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to have to look at that. Okay. I'm going to have to look at that because I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, so let's put on something good. Gather hair with cornrows on part. Okay, I'm going to have to look at this. I'm going to have to look. I think I am in a Fleurs d'Oranger kind of day. So I am going to wear this. This is my beautiful orange blossom. Ooh, I smell good. Yeah. I smell good. All right, y'all. I'm ready for the day. I gotta go put my clothes on so I can roll out. And I gotta make my chai for the day. Because I'm trying to work on my being more economical. So I gotta make me some chai for today. As opposed to going to Starbucks. I'm gonna make it right now. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Don't get into too much trouble. And if you do, make it good trouble. Trying to, ooh, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. Oh, I'm gonna kill them at school. I didn't just overspray the hell out of Serge Luton, and I'm gonna put some on. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. All right, y'all. Have a great day.